Welcome back, everyone. 7:53 now on your Tuesday morning, currently sitting at 30 degrees here in Reno. In your health news this morning, two billboards are being installed in Carson City to warn residents about processed meats in school lunches. The month of March is National Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, and Nevada is ranked number 4 in the highest death rate of this type of cancer in the U.S. The billboards being installed show a skull and crossbones made out of a sausage patty and hot dogs, showing that processed meat will lead to future health concerns for children. The Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine's goal is to get the school systems across the nation to switch to a more plant-based diet. The Washington-based nonprofit is spreading the word to those states struggling with high colorectal cancer death rates.
Hopefully that they'll see this as a message that processed meats really they really are carcinogenic. They're on the same level as tobacco and asbestos in terms of causing cancer.
Now, we did reach out to the Carson City School District Superintendent to see what he thinks about the initiative, and he says he has no intent to change the lunch program right now. Well, Washoe County Public Schools are cracking down on snack restrictions in order to align with state and federal guidelines. The district is starting to enforce the nutritional standards that were drafted back in 2006 for food and drink offered during the school day. The guidelines limit salty, high-fat, and sugary snacks. The Nevada Department of Agriculture recently audited the district for its adherence to new standards and found that Washoe County is lagging in getting healthy snacks to students. In 2006, Washoe County did set guidelines to meet these standards, but they were never enforced. Well, stress is something that we can all use a little less of these days. And in today's Health Minute, Jennifer Whalen gives you a few relaxation tips to relieve some of that stress.
Juggling a busy work and life schedule can oftentimes take its toll, but there are a few ways to help maintain a healthy balance. Meditate. Taking a few minutes out of your day to meditate could help make you feel more resilient to stress. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths. Doctors say deep breathing helps to slow down your heart rate and lower your blood pressure. Be present. Something as simple as taking a walk or getting some fresh air can make you feel less tense. The idea is to slow down and to spend some time in the moment. Listen to music. Research shows listening to something soothing can help with anxiety. Adding some nature sounds to your playlist is a good place to start. Get moving. Whether you're out running or doing yoga, any form of exercise is a good way to deal with stress, especially if you do it a few times a week. For today's Health Minute, I'm Jennifer Whalen.
Exercise can definitely help. Well, happening today, it's the grand opening of the Stacey Mathewson Community Wellness Center. The ceremony will take place from 11 to 1 inside the new building, which is located at 580 West 5th Street. The 37,000 square foot facility is run by Northern Nevada Hopes. It will provide comprehensive health care and houses an adult clinic as well as a pediatric and wellness clinic. All right, well, still to come here in our next half hour, we are almost a month out from tax day. Gosh, can you believe it? So if you are getting set to file, you'll want to pay attention to some possible scams. We're going to show you how to avoid them. Still to come in our Consumer Reports segment. We'll also be getting your full forecast with our chief meteorologist, Colin Jackson. Sounds like sunshine is on the way. Stay with us, everyone. We'll be right back.
Alrighty, thank you, Ryan. Plus, could Harry Reid have one heck of a replacement? We'll have the latest in Silver State political happenings.
Plus, Nevada has been dealing with a teacher shortage for quite some time, but now officials at the University of Nevada have a plan to improve things a little bit. We're going to take a closer look coming up here on Mornings on Fox 11.
You're watching Mornings on Fox 11, connecting Northern Nevada.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us here on Mornings on Fox 11, 8 o'clock. I wish you could see right before we go on because Sam's like this.
Oh, it's so hard to sit up
Right
these
before she kind of
days.
props herself up and goes, oh, Sammy's only got a month
Yeah,
left.
if she doesn't come early, if she comes on her due date, a month from
Today's
today
the
will
month.
be my last
Oh
day.
boy.
Isn't
yeah,
that crazy?
April 15th will be my last day if she's born on her due date. So.
I know it's hard to do stuff, but can I just tell you, you look
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, Sammy.
It's like these couch shots. I'm like, geez, Louise. Like the only thing you see is this giant belly.
no. You look
You're
great.
glowing. You
Thank
look great.
you.
You look great.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Hey, anybody who does any skiing or snowboarding, also glowing after this weekend.
Mhm.
Yeah.
My kids went up there and they said the snow was unreal. My oldest son, anyway, did some skiing and he said he was exhausted from all that powder.
Yeah, it was so nice. The question is, are we going to get any more? Chief Meteorologist Colin Jackson joins us now with a look at that. Hi, Colin.
You know, we are powder pigs in this town, I swear to gosh. You know why? You can't have 3 or 4 feet of snow every weekend. We may have a dusting on Sunday, but that's really about it for the forecast. Here's Alpine Meadows waking up. Isn't that a gorgeous picture, right? The forecast for today, upper 50s to 60. That's not bad. Tahoe will be in the mid 40s today. High clouds are rolling on through, but we have mostly sunny skies. How about Truckee? 19. Reno's at 32. We're up 2 degrees from our low. 31 Fernley, and we'll all be in the upper 50s to 60 degrees today. Isn't that great? So our headlines, we did have a cold start. Highs near 60 and definitely not as windy today as it was. And we have our boy. St. Patrick's Day is Thursday. Here's the forecast for that. Looks like 66 and sunny with a few shamrocks floating around. 70 numbers are coming up, guys. Back to you.
We'll take it. Thank you, Colin. Time is now 8:03 as we get you going on this Tuesday morning. Well, the officer who was killed this past weekend on Interstate 80 is being honored today by fellow California Highway Patrol officials. Ryan Kern joins us now live from I-80 with more on how Officer Nathan Daniel Tyler will be remembered later this morning. Good morning, Ryan.
Ryan, thank you. We'll, of course, have coverage of that for you throughout the day. Well, Nevada's teacher shortage is no secret, and now officials at the University of Nevada, Reno, are hoping a growing new program will put a dent in that shortage.
Yeah, let's hope so. Fox 11's Melissa Matheny has the story for us this morning.
7 screens.
There's an urgent teacher shortage in the Silver State, but these students could be part of the solution.
That is the goal of this program, is to provide enough
quality math and science STEM educators for Washoe County and Nevada.
The University of Nevada has a new teaching program for STEM students. It's called Nevada Teach, and when college students are done with the program, they have a secondary teaching certification along with their degree.
We take this into the classroom along with all of the chemicals or all of the materials necessary for the entire class to actually do science.
The hands-on teaching starts in the first semester of the program and allows students to evaluate right away whether or not they want to be a teacher.
We want to try or to show them what teaching is like, and so it's better than getting to the end of their senior year and being a student teacher and deciding they don't like it.
Abby McGowan is a freshman in Nevada Teach. She says the program confirmed that she does want to be a teacher.
Probably like when you see the light bulb go off, you know, that light bulb moment is just great to see and be like, yeah, they get it. And to be a part of that's amazing.
She's in her second semester at Nevada and is now shadowing full-time teachers in middle school classrooms.
A lot of the teachers that I really liked didn't only teach me the subject, they taught me like, here's how to live your life to the fullest, and here you can accomplish this and everything. So that's kind of what I want to do, like not just teach science, but everything else, you know, like connect it to life.
Program officials say they have 73 students enrolled in the program. The hope for those students to stay in Nevada classrooms.
We make a 6-year commitment to the learners. So it's not just the 4 years they're on campus earning their degree, it's also their first 2 years of teaching. And if they're local, they get immediate access to the master teachers.
Reporting in Reno, Melissa Matheny, News 4.
Now, the program started last semester and university officials are seeing an increase in enrollment.
That's right. Other universities across the country also offering similar programs. So we certainly hope it works around here. Big teacher shortage for sure. All righty, in other local news, on your Tuesday, the Lyon County man who was recently acquitted of murder and manslaughter charges after spending 5 years awaiting trial will remain locked up. Cody Wallace was back in court yesterday for a bail hearing, but the judge denied his request for bail and ordered that he stay in jail. Wallace was arrested in 2010 for the death of a 2-year-old boy. Last month, the jury found Wallace not guilty of murder, but did find him guilty of child abuse. He faces a sentence of 2 to 20 years in prison on the child abuse charge. Sentencing is set for May 25th. Wallace will remain in custody until then.
Republican Congressman Joe Heck announced he will run for retiring Democrat Harry Reid's U.S. Senate seat. Heck registered in Las Vegas. His main opponent is Democratic former Nevada Attorney General Catherine Cortez Masto, who wants to be the nation's first Latina senator. And former Washoe County Republican Party Chairman Adam Kahn filed for Sparks City Council Ward 1 yesterday. Kahn is a lifelong resident of Sparks. He, along with 3 other top officers from the Washoe County Republican Party, resigned just last week.
Over the next 2 weeks, Sparks residents can expect to see more of a police presence on the roads. Sparks police have joined the statewide movement to crack down on drunk driving. This is all part of their efforts to achieve 0 fatalities this St. Paddy's Day. Officials say for the festive day, people should designate a sober driver before drinking and to take advantage of local sober ride programs. There are a lot of those out there for you to do that. So please do not drive drunk. Sam?
Well, tax season is here and there are plenty of scammers out there looking for ways to steal your money. We're going to tell you how to make sure you avoid them coming up in our Consumer Report segment.
Welcome back. Your time right now is 8:13. Well, St. Patrick's Day is just a couple days away. And in case you didn't have any plans for the day, well, you should head on over to one of the most amazing Irish pubs in our area, in Reno in particular, Keel, if you haven't been there. Great spot. Ron McCarty's here to tell us a little bit about the Irish pub. Now, this is one of those standards. When everybody talks about going out for St. Patrick's Day, if you're not saying you're going to Keel, I wonder, what the heck are you doing, Ron?
Well, you're enjoying yourself somewhere, I hope. There's a lot of places to enjoy St. Patrick's Day. It is one of the, or is the most recognized holiday in the whole world. So
yeah, let's talk.
Celebrated everywhere.
Let's talk a little bit about St. Patrick. Who is the guy?
Well, St. Patrick was born in the 4th century and was actually born in Britain when it was under Roman rule. And he is a patron saint to Ireland.
Yeah.
The Roman Catholics sent him over to introduce Christianity to Ireland. And rumor has it he scared all the snakes away, which is a euphemism, I'm sure, for other things, but
yes.
Yeah, he's our patron saint, introduced Christianity.
Why is he so celebrated? What is it about St. Patrick's that's got everybody celebrating him every year?
Well, just that. He brought Christianity to Ireland, and he's a patron saint. It's quite the phenomenon.
Yeah.
But it's taken over. The Irish are everywhere.
Yes.
And they celebrate St. Patrick.
Yeah, nice. We've got a nice grouping here in our area as well. Tell us a bit about what people can expect at Keel on St. Patrick's Day.
Keel is a big party on St. Patrick's Day. We'll have live music all day long, inside and out.
Yes.
We'll be serving corned beef and cabbage and shepherd's pie from 11 to noon inside the pub. Have the beer truck outside pouring all the favorite Irish beverages.
Yep.
And it's shaping up to be a beautiful day. So
yeah, weather-wise, let's keep our fingers crossed.
Right.
Of course, the
so
truck.
far, so good.
So far, so good. What do people need to know before they head over there? Is there a cover? What are the hours? What's the whole? And where are you?
There is no cover. We open at 11 a.m. I suggest pre-arranging a ride home,
yes.
or taking advantage of any of the safe ride programs that are going on throughout the community.
Yes.
No cover, as mentioned, and it's just going to be a good time. It should be sunny, beautiful, but bring a jacket if you're going to be there in the evening because it will cool off.
Where can people find you?
Right at 538 South Virginia Street, top of the hill in Midtown, right where California runs into Virginia.
Love that, Ron. All right, have a great time. Be safe. Great spot. Check it out if you're in the area as well. All right, tossing it on over to look at our forecast for St. Patrick's Day with Colin. Hi, Colin.
How appropriate. I've got the man on the pot right here, and here he comes. St. Patrick, right? Born in the 4th century, was that correct? Wow. 4th century. He looks good, doesn't he? 66, sunny in Shamrocks on St. Patrick's Day. I found this in the webcam searches. This is the Edgewood Cam, great golf course by the lake in South Lake, and I had to title it Bill's Best Score. Wonder what that would be, Bill?
I think it was my best score there.
Yeah. Triple 102. Yeah, I hear it's hard. And this lake has many of Bill's golf balls hit in there. What a great shot from the observation deck. Get out there and enjoy the day. We have sunny skies, crisp temperatures in the morning, below freezing in many spots. We are now at 32. However, we did drop off to 30, 31 in Elko, still 24 in Ely, and they dropped off to 20 this morning. So high pressure strengthens and builds on top of us. That gets us to almost 70 on Saturday. Then things change with low pressure moving onshore, giving us, well, we're not near the shore unless you're at the lake, but moving onshore to California, sending us a little wave of rain and snow on Sunday night into Monday. Highs today in the northeast end of the state. Not bad. West Wendover 49, 54 for Battle Mountain. Elko will be in the mid-40s. And then we've got some 60s popping up here. Not a lot of them, but some locations will get there. Most locations mid to upper 50s, and another cold one tomorrow morning. If you're at Tahoe today, upper 40s to 50. Overnight lows will be between 19 and 25 degrees. It is cold. It is the mountains after all. And then we slide a little further east. We get to Yerington with a high of 63 today. And most locations will be nice and warm. It's going to be a nice day. So get to Susanville, your area, 52 through Hurlong as well. And Portola, about the same, low 50s. And near the lake, Pyramid Lake, the other one, we'll have highs in the upper 50s for the most part. On the valley floor, highs today, upper 50s to 60. Pretty nice outside. And then we will rebound even warmer as we get deeper into the week ahead. So 7-day forecast numbers look like this. Here's how Carson City shapes up today. 59, darn close to 60. Overnight lows stay below freezing until, well, Thursday morning. And then we'll have highs in the upper 60s before things change Sunday into Monday. South Lake Tahoe, highs in the mid and upper 50s. And things change Sunday into Monday as well. So here's our boy, dancing back into a spot on Thursday with a high of 67 and 30 to 60% chances of rain for Sunday, Monday. That's a look at weather. How about that?
All right, appreciate it. Thank you very much, Colin. Well, tax season is rife with scammers using clever ways to scare you into handing over your money. Hundreds of thousands of people have been targeted in the past few years. Consumer Reports tells us how to spot a scam so you don't become a victim.
Alex Gutierrez's nightmare started with a phone call allegedly from an IRS official. He was told his tax refund was a mistake and he had to return it that day or else.
If I didn't send the money, they're gonna cut me all my rights. I can travel, I can use my money in the bank.
Panicked, he wired $700 to a scam artist in Peru before he realized he'd been had.
The U.S. Treasury Department says that this scam has been perpetrated in just about every state and estimates that thousands of people have been defrauded of more than $26 million.
It can happen to anyone. This threatening message was left on the home phone of a Consumer Reports employee.
And I'm calling regarding an enforcement action executed by the U.S. Treasury.
When she called back, she was told she could avoid arrest by immediately wiring more than $6,000 to clear her record.
You need to go to the bank first. You need to withdraw the money in cash.
When she balked, he threatened.
He will send the officers and get you arrested.
It's critical to know that the IRS never calls out of the blue. If you have a tax problem, you'll almost always first be contacted by mail.
Other things the IRS will never do: demand immediate payment, threaten imminent arrest or other enforcement action, require a specific payment method like a prepaid debit card, or request confidential information on the phone. Alex Gutierrez says getting that call was very scary, but he knows now how to spot a scam.
Now, if you suspect a call, you get a tax, if you expect a call that you get is a tax scam, please report it to the Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration at 1-800-366-4484, or you can file a complaint online at ftccomplaintassistant.gov. Stay with us, everybody. We're going to be right back after this short break.
And fans of The Walking Dead are in luck if they attend one popular amusement park, where a new attraction is now open. Coming up next in our Hollywood Minute. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, calling all Walker Bait, a new theme park attraction, is going to drop you right in the middle of The Walking Dead. Doesn't that sound fun?
No. Rick Damagella has that and more in today's Hollywood Minute.
Zombies, run! Universal Studios Hollywood has announced a new Walking Dead attraction will open this summer. The Walking Dead franchise has been featured as a walkthrough maze over the past 4 years during Universal's Halloween Horror Nights event. The new attraction is being billed as a year-round element of the theme park. Radiohead is hitting the road. The alt-rockers have announced a world tour starting in May and running through October in support of their forthcoming yet-to-be-titled new album. The tour starts in Europe before heading to the US, Japan, and Mexico.
Nobody's getting hurt. That guy was up there before we got here.
Deadpool continues to make a killing. Box Office Mojo reports the movie has passed the $700 million mark at the worldwide box office. The Marvel comic turned movie starring Ryan Reynolds also ranks as the third highest grossing R-rated film in the U.S. behind American Sniper and The Passion of the Christ. In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damagella.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what's trending this morning. Trending on Yahoo. The Broadway play Hamilton has been a huge hit, and as a result of its popularity, the cast was invited to the White House on Monday. President Obama praised the production, saying it was, quote, has turned musical haters into die-hard fans. Trending on Twitter, hashtag The Bachelor. We're not going to ruin it for you, don't worry, but last night was the night that fans of the popular show were waiting for. It's when the star, Ben Higgins, revealed who his fiancée will now be. The season-long decision came down to Lauren B. and JoJo. Trending out with trending over on our Facebook page, an Arab American woman claims that she was discriminated against because of her background. Nadia Majad said that it happened shortly after she got on a Spirit Airlines plane. The 20-year-old suffers from claustrophobia and needs a window seat when traveling by air. But she wasn't given a window seat, and her fears triggered an attack, eventually erupted, of course, into a full-blown panic attack, which is one that she was escorted off the plane by security.
There's people wooing, clapping, and there's some people who were like in shock, like she did not deserve to get kicked off the plane. And I was already like triggered. I was already like crying. I was already broke out in hives. I was just trying to like hold back like my hyperventilating.
I kept asking her, and I kept saying, "Please, we have no place to go."
She said, "What?"
The fact that they're Arab Americans, I think, played a major role in her decision to continue to not hear her cries for help.
Majed says that she isn't looking for any money from the airlines, but she wants Spirit to give sensitivity training to its employees. Asking everybody on Facebook, do you think this is a case of discrimination? And what about maybe not race, but about somebody who has claustrophobia and some issues along with those? Love to hear what you have to say. Post on Facebook. Still to come on Mornings on Fox 11. One horse is making some headlines. Judy Mose explains. Coming up. Stay with us, everybody.
Today is another big day concerning the 2016 election. Which states will hold primaries and how many delegates are going to be up for grabs?
Plus, new developments in the Arizona Diamondbacks organization could affect the status of former Wolfpack ace Braden Shipley. We're going to explain coming up in sports.
Well, usually women are the one turning heads for their fashion choices at the different locations in England. But now, oh no, move over, ladies. We've got a horse in the running. Jeannie Mose explains.
You are watching Mornings on Fox with Bill Frankmore, Samantha Boatman, Melissa Carlson, and weather with meteorologist Tim Studebaker. This is Mornings on Fox.
And take a Tuesday morning, everyone, at 8:30 now on your Tuesday, last half hour of the show. Talking a little baseball. I shared something on my Facebook yesterday. Yesterday, I think it was 22 days, so maybe 21 days. Anyways, it's about 3 weeks away from the start of baseball season here with our Reno Aces.
Yes. Spring training in full swing across the, well, not across the country in Arizona, and the Grapefruit League down in Florida, Cactus League and Grapefruit League. So we are excited about that, getting ready for baseball season. It's kind of also got March Madness going on. So this is like high time for sports lovers. You get a lot of stuff to be watching. So fun.
All right, let's go ahead and toss it over to Chief Meteorologist Colin.
You guys don't have anything to say about that?
I got nothing.
About that.
Colin, go ahead. You take it away, brother.
The more important sport, the most exciting playoff sport there is what? Hockey. Thank you very much. Kings, Sharks, Ducks, Kentucky Derby. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves. 58 to 60 is what we're expecting today. Lots of sun. You've already been outside. It's gorgeous. High clouds will be coming on through from time to time today, but it will not ruin your day. Currently at 8:30, it's still 32. 19 at Truckee, and we've got 32 in most spots to the east. Incline, you guys are sitting at 29, so it's a cold start to the day as promised. Tomorrow, we will use the same graphic because the weather will start to really warm when we get to around Thursday, and that's when we could see a few spots hitting 70. But first, St. Patrick's Day is on Thursday, and we'll get you to a high of around 66. Sunny and a lot of shamrocks flying around. This guy dances very much like our friend Bill in the commercial breaks. Look at him go. 70 numbers are coming up soon. Stay with us.
Well, voters in 5 states head to the polls today with special attention on the winner-take-all contest in Ohio and Florida.
99 delegates are up for grabs. I can't barely read this because Colin's dancing behind the camera. It makes me giggle so bad, but there you go. Florida's GOP Florida primary right here, and 66 in Ohio, by the way. The Buckeye State, crucial, of course, important with Governor John Kasich betting his campaign's future, is going to be a win for him there. We're going to have to see. Reed Binion's got all the details.
Super Tuesday may very well be Survival Tuesday for establishment Republicans, their last big chance to firmly impede Donald Trump's path to the party's nomination. Their best chances appear to be in Ohio, where polling shows Governor John Kasich in a tight race with Trump.
The wind's going to be blowing. It'll be at my back for the first time in this election.
Ohio's importance not lost on the Donald, who spent more time in the Buckeye State than anywhere else this weekend.
Your governor, as you know, voted when he was a congressman, voted for NAFTA. Ohio has never, ever come back from that.
Meanwhile, 2012 GOP nominee Mitt Romney stumped for Kasich Monday.
Unlike the other people running, he has a real track record.
A Kasich, Ohio win was one half of Romney's pitch to stop Trump from winning the nomination. The other half, a win in Florida for Marco Rubio, currently lagging in the polls in his home state. Ted Cruz firmly rejecting Romney's anti-Trump strategy, saying he's the only contender who can stop the frontrunner.
There is only one campaign that has beaten Donald Trump repeatedly and that can and will beat Donald Trump.
The nightmare scenario for establishment Republicans, a Trump win in both Florida and Ohio, vastly solidifying his chances of being the nominee. On the Democratic side, the battleground is in the Midwest, with Clinton hoping to deliver a knockout blow to Sanders before the race shifts westward. I'm Reed Binion reporting.
There you go. And a lot of people are saying, what is going to be that definitive moment? When do we know exactly who the candidate is? And everybody's saying this is the time. Trump, it's a go or it's a no for him as of now.
Yeah, and a lot of eyes, of course, on the Democratic side too. Bernie Sanders, a lot of delegates up for grab for him potentially as well. So it's going to be interesting to see.
All right, let's go and toss things over to Bill with a look at sports. Hi, Bill.
All righty, ladies. Thank you very much. Let's talk baseball. The Arizona Diamondbacks have reassigned former Wolfpack starting pitcher Braden Shipley, along with 12 others, to their minor league side, according to azcentral.com. Shipley, a top pitching prospect, logged only 2 innings this spring in the Cactus League, which most likely has the result of having too many pitchers in camp. Shipley's can either end up back in Double-A Mobile, where he spent last season, or there's a very good chance that we will see the top pitching prospect in Triple-A Reno this coming season for the Aces. Exciting stuff there. Nevada men's basketball team went from a 9-22 squad last year to a team this year that has played in the semifinals of the Mountain West Tournament and is now playing in the postseason for the first time since its 2012 appearance in the NIT. On Monday, it was released that the Wolfpack is going to be hosting Montana in a first-round college basketball invitational game, the CBI, tomorrow. Nevada is currently 19-13 overall, 1 win shy of the team's goal for the year. But it is no secret, guys are shorthanded due to the lack of depth on the roster and injuries. Despite how fatigued the guys are, though, Coach Eric Musselman says that he never thought for a second about foregoing the opportunity to play in the CBI, and the players couldn't agree more.
Honestly, I was just happy. Because last year we didn't have the opportunity to come near a postseason tournament. So, regardless of if it was CBI, NIT, it made me proud because postseason is postseason in my eyes.
No hesitation whatsoever on my part at all. College basketball is a really long off season. I think any time that you could continue to play, but I'm coming from a world where there's 82 games. So, when college coaches say, man, I'm tired, when it gets towards the end of the season, I'm like laughing, thinking it's only 1/3 of what my body and my basketball clock is used to. So I think it's great for our guys. I think the best player development tool in basketball is the playing games, because you can go back and watch video with guys. I think that's the greatest teaching tool of all is minutes.
Now the Silver and Blue will look for win number 20 when the Montana Grizzlies come to Lawler Event Center this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Game will not be televised, so if you want to watch the action, you'll have to for the first students. Your valid student ID will get in free. Well, the man who led the Wolfpack basketball team to a Sweet 16 appearance 12 years ago is now without a job. According to reports, Trent Johnson was fired by TCU yesterday after the Horned Frogs won only 8 Big 12 conference games in his 4 seasons. Johnson had been TCU's head coach since 2012, guided them to just 1 winning season since. Before TCU, he's very successful. The 59-year-old had taken LSU, Stanford, and, of course, Nevada to the NCAA tournament. Johnson took the Wolfpack to the Sweet 16 back in 2004, which kicked off a pattern of big dance appearances for Nevada. He was replaced by Mark Fox, if you'll remember. Trent Johnson fired from TCU. Well, he may well be the best dressed horse ever. Ladies, tell us all about him.
Yeah, Bill, thank you. A 3-piece tweed suit makes one horse better suited for the runway than the race course.
CNN's Jeannie Mose reports.
This is the story of a horse.
Well, I got to read the story a little closer.
He's a winner for his clothes.
Modeling world.
It took a month for costume designer Emma Sandham King to make Morstead's tweed suit. The former apprentice to Alexander McQueen did 3 fittings.
Morstead is very patient, a very friendly horse, and I think he really just liked the attention.
Sure, it was a PR stunt to publicize England's Cheltenham Horse Racing Festival, but who can resist a horse sporting a white shirt and tie, wearing a tweed suit with pockets? What does Morstead carry in those pockets?
Oh, horsey treats, carrots.
Are they real pockets?
No, he didn't think he needed to put his hooves in there.
The horse suit required 21.5 square yards of fine Harris tweed from Scotland. We haven't seen anything this snazzy on a horse since the time Scotland's tourist agency commissioned cardigans for a pair of Shetland ponies. I myself once dressed in plaid to match an outfit worn by a horse, but this takes horse dressing to another level. My only quibble is with the ear holes in the cap. Not quite up to snuff, a last-minute alteration.
We were debating should the hat go in between his ears or around his ears, and we decided that the ears should go through the hat.
The whole outfit makes Morstead resemble a certain private detective.
Will you tell her Mr. Sherlock Holmes would like a word with her?
And if we could have a word with a talking horse.
Oh, what a fool I've been.
You're not a fool, Morstead. You're a clothes horse. Ginny Mo's CNN, New York.
That entire outfit right there, his whole getup, probably costs more than both of our.
Oh,
closets
absolutely.
combined.
No question about that. I'm surprised that he's so chill in the outfit, too.
Right? You ever seen people put outfits on cats or sometimes even small dogs and they run backwards through the house?
Yeah.
All right, let's keep moving here. An Arab American woman says she was kicked off of a plane because of her background. Google Plus weighs in on the issue after the break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everybody. 8:44 is the time now. 34 degrees in Reno. We got some cloudy skies overhead. We're going to check in with Chief Meteorologist Colin Jackson and see if we have any showers headed our way in the next few days. But first, local lawyers are going to be shooting it out at the Children's Cancer Classic, a charity basketball game which will be held at the Reno Event Center and will benefit the Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation. Joining us to tell us more, we have Debbie Strickland from the Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation and Courtney Young from the Children's Cancer Classic, this whole event. Thank you so much for coming in. Debbie, let's start with you. What is Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Associate Foundation? Tell us about the organization and how it helps families dealing with this tragedy.
Well, we help local families basically get to and from treatment. We help with mortgages, utilities, and we help them with emotional service as well. So over the years, we've helped to finance close to 2.3 in direct financial assistance for these families.
And most of these families do have to travel out of town, don't they, unfortunately?
For some of the comprehensive, yes. The initial protocols are typically done out of the state, and then they'll come back in, and local services can be done here as well.
Okay, Courtney, you wanted to help out.
I did.
And so you came up with a great idea. Tell us about this shootout here.
Thank you. Once I heard about NNCCF through another organization that I was involved in, I knew I had to get involved. So my husband, who's a prosecutor at the DA's office, I was sitting at home with him one night, and I said, wouldn't it be fun if we did a DA's versus public defender basketball game? He said yes. I reached out to Debbie, who welcomed me with open arms, and we got to work. So the community has really stepped up in ways that I couldn't have imagined. And I've been really humbled by the experience.
I imagine. Now, this is happening Sunday.
Correct.
Correct?
Correct. At the Reno Event Center from 3 to 5. Tip-off is at 3:30. And we have lots of fun things to do for families. So
$20 includes Bighorns tickets afterwards, too.
Correct.
What a deal is that? You're giving to the Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation, and then also you get to see a big game after your game.
Correct. Correct.
How can people get tickets?
People can get tickets by going online. They can go to www.children'scancerclassic.com. These are only not be sold. But entry will get you face painting. We have the Kids Zone up. It'll have bounce houses, balloon art, and magic.
Even if you don't like basketball, great event, right?
That's right.
Okay, ladies, thank you so much for coming. We appreciate it. And again, just give us that website one more time, Courtney.
It's www.children'scancerclassic.doodlekit.com.
Okay, happening this Sunday. Thank you again, ladies. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Colin, over to you.
All right, we have the McClellan Peak Cam up from Alert Tahoe, and it's a gorgeous view of Tahoe and the mountains in the distance. Also, here's Kirkwood. A lot of snow, right? It's been a great couple of last weekends where 3 to 4 feet has fallen. I don't know where they're putting it. Pretty soon you'll be going up the chairlift dragging your skis. So what a great picture that is from the morning resorts opening up. 24 Ely, we are at 32 now, and it's 30 in spots, right, below freezing still. And most locations did dip below freezing this morning. High pressure is going to strengthen and keep moving over us, and as it does, we warm up to close to 70 degrees. That's by Friday and Saturday. Low pressure starts to move back in for another weak storm, not like the last two series of storms. We had more than one. So we'll get a little dusting of snow Sunday night into Monday of next week. Highs today in the northeast, low to mid-40s, not bad. And overnight lows will dip below freezing still. And we have temperatures. Woo! Okay, a little pepper in the air in the studio today. 60s in spots, and we have upper 40s to 50 in Lake Tahoe. Overnight lows will be freezing again tomorrow between 18 and 22 degrees. Mostly sunny skies greet us at the lake, and most of where we are too. Nice weather, upper 50s to low 60s area wide. Overnight lows again tomorrow in blue will be below freezing with light winds and crystal clear skies. So if you're going to Pyramid Lake, mid to upper 50s will be there. 52 in the Susanville area. I'm going to try and get through this without sneezing again. Here we go. Mid to upper 50s on tap, sunny skies, and light winds. Our leprechaun is dancing. Thursday, here we go. A temperature of 67 estimated, sunny, and shamrocks. Here are the 7-day numbers, and we get rain chances Sunday into Monday, snow chances for Tahoe, and Reno Sparks. There it is. Nice weather ahead. Finally, spring is here. Back to you.
All right, love it. Thank you, Colin. Well, turning now to what's trending over on our Facebook page. An Arab-American woman claims that she was discriminated against because of her background. Nadia Majed said that it happened shortly after she got on a Spirit Airlines plane. The 20-year-old suffers from claustrophobia. She says she needed a window seat when traveling by air, but she wasn't given a window seat, and she basically went into a panic attack. It triggered a full-blown panic attack, in fact, which is when she was escorted off the plane by security. Now she's asking Spirit Airlines to give sensitivity training to its employees. She doesn't want any cash here. We're asking Google Plusers, what do you think about it? Do you think it's a case of discrimination? If she said ahead of time, Glenn, listen, I've got a claustrophobic issue here. Please put me by the window, and it didn't happen, what do you think?
Well, I think that businesses need to learn to cater to their customers or they lose that business. So she got on the airplane and expressed a need. They didn't take care of her. Well, go ahead and raise a stink about it, get a lot of publicity, and then don't do business with them anymore. And they got a choice. Either change their ways or start losing customers.
Yeah, and Kempton, in her case, she's saying that she feels like it's a discrimination issue because of her heritage, etc. Either way, did the airline handle it the right way?
Yeah, definitely the airline didn't handle it right. I don't know if it is a racial thing, I mean, but medical condition should be treated with respect, and I think the airline did not do it in this case.
Yeah, and specifically if she had asked Kate, saying, you know, listen, I am claustrophobic, this makes me a little bit nervous, etc. Or is it from the airline's point of view, listen, the fact of the matter is you know what you're getting into, you got to deal with it, keep moving, or don't fly an airplane if it's an issue. What do you think, Kate?
Well, somebody who at one time in my 20s suffered anxiety, it is a disorder that's irrational and can't be explained. She did make them aware of it ahead of time. It's important to note she's not seeking monetary compensation, so that makes me believe her more. They definitely need to accommodate customers. This is what they do. They're a service-based industry. So, her behavior notwithstanding, there should have been accommodations, and, they're wrong. They should definitely make up for it, I think.
Agreed, right? Everybody's human. We've all got the things that we're dealing with, and if she said it ahead of time, listen, I've got an issue, let it be known, and then it went the wrong way. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Go ahead and post your comments on our Facebook page. Coming up next, St. Patrick's Day is celebrated all over the country, but there is one small town that is getting more attention than the others. We're going to have a look at that coming up after the break.
Great segments. We're back to normal now.
Yes, thank goodness.
Yeah,
I
thank
wish
goodness.
I could have captured them, but that's okay.
All right. Okay, you guys have a good day.
You too. Talk to
See
you
guys
tomorrow.
Have
Bye.
a good one, Chris and Kate. Bye. See Melissa. Bye-bye.